Girl what? Girl what?
Girl, what? Hey, everybody. It's your host, Danielle Denise, and this is a new episode of Girl What? Please, 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 if you're listening to me on Apple, I need those reviews. I need those ratings, okay? Give me all the feedback. So check it out on Apple, listen to me on Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast, because I am everywhere. Today, I'm joined with two of my favorite guys from Dormtainment and the Comedy Trap House podcast. I have Cam to my right.
Am I first in the two of your favorites?
Yes, you are.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. And then I have Amanuel to my left.
What's up? I'm the second favorite, y'all. What's up?
Second favorite. We're real cozy on this couch.
We mad cozy right now. We are hip to hip.
Right, we're touching thighs and everything. We do everything because I want y'all to have these visuals.
It feel like we on a plane.
We're sitting in coach.
We on Spirit.
No,
we in economy.
Stop.
We in economy.
We're going to be stuck in New York for about 6 days.
I got the window seat.
Guys.
But it's the one that's kind of blocked by the engine.
Nowadays, I need to use the bathroom
trash.
quick anyway. So.
Yeah, I'm an aisle seat girl at
Me
this
too.
point. I need to stretch my legs like I'm 6'4".
Yeah, I was about to say.
If
If I get in there, I'm like, if you don't give me this aisle.
I'm not giving it up. I paid for it. But hi guys.
All right.
What's up?
What's up?
What's going on?
Thanks
How's
for having us.
life?
It's great.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, we were talking about earlier. I have a hemorrhoid, so it's all right.
We talked about Emmanuel's hemorrhoids earlier.
Hemorrhoid.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not multiple. Don't put that on me.
Well, you know what? I
She
always
put
thought
extra hemorrhoids in your ass.
I always thought it was multiple. I thought it was like a cluster or something.
No,
I never had one.
I mean, at least not for me.
It's not acne. It's acne.
Yeah, it's acne. This man did these puns today.
And then
on
I
a
also
pun.
thought you could pop it. So I was like, listen, I could help you out with that.
No.
I'm on a pun
no,
run.
No. Oh my
Cam
God.
is
real shit, though,
the
'cause-
dad joker of the year.
Of the year.
You stay with the dad jokes, puns, and all. I love that for
I
you.
may have a kid out here somewhere then.
Oh,
It
Lord.
comes too easy to me. It's starting to scare me.
Is it? Oh, I'm sorry.
What would your child name be?
My child?
Yeah.
Zen.
Zen?
Mm-hmm.
I like that. One of the influencers I follow, her son is named Zen. That's
Real
really
nice.
cute.
Sound like he's really going to be into Dragon Ball Z.
Definitely.
Yeah.
introduce-
He's probably not going to be Zen at all.
But it could be a girl. Zen, it's unisex. It could be.
That does make sense, though, for him to be, or her to be named Zen, but a turn-up type of person. You know what I mean?
yeah. Rambunctious.
Yeah, rambunctious.
Bad as shit.
Yeah.
Nothing Zenful.
Well, everyone has to grow.
Sure.
Had to grow to my Zen state.
Yeah.
So it'd be Zen Miller?
Zen Miller.
That sound like a failed basketball player.
Probably football.
Anyway, you guys. So I have segments now. We're not going to go through all of them. I'm just going to pick a few. We're going to start with my Girl Watch This segment. And all that is I'm going to talk about a show that I've been watching that I'm obsessed with.
Mm-hmm.
And that show is Squid Game.
Yes.
Great show.
Hold on. Can I do the
Loved
sound
it.
effect for this segment?
Yeah.
Girl, watch this. There you go.
Oh, I love that. I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it.
Girl.
Now you're gonna be like a producer tag.
Yeah.
Like,
I need some credit.
As soon as we get, now we getting back to
You better
what
give
is
my
it?
goddamn
Girl, watch this. Girl, watch this. Let's go.
Emmanuel, when we're done, we're about to do all of these.
You want that same voice?
Well, we'll talk about it.
All
Because
right.
that was actually really cute. I love that a lot. I haven't done the voices.
I don't think it'll work for everything.
We'll go through it.
Deep diving on the show early. No.
That's not. That's a note. That's
Okay,
that ain't
okay.
the
Don't
title.
look at that. Don't look at that.
The pink is the title.
Yeah, those are the segment titles. But anyway, Squid Game is the Korean show on Netflix. It's like a cross between Hunger Games and Saw and money hungry rich people. It had like an Eyes Wide Shut feel with those
Is
masks.
that racist?
No,
It's
how?
an Asian show and you say eyes wide shut.
Oh, wow.
Why did that just hit me?
Wow.
I'm on a run today. I'm
Oh my
warmed up.
Oh my God.
Cam sees things that I don't.
I have big eyes.
holy
Them big
shit.
ass eyes. He sees everything.
Yeah, you have a third eye. That was very like
Something
deep.
that's hat.
But it was so suspenseful. I will be honest, the first episode didn't grab me that much. I think I fell asleep almost the whole first episode.
Really?
Yeah, I woke up just in time of that first game, and then it was like, oh shit, it's on. Like,
so the game at the end of the first episode got you.
well, the game. Is that when it started? I'm not even sure.
Yeah,
I'm
that was
glad
the first game.
I'm so
The red
happy
light,
you
green
said
light.
that.
Yeah.
Because the beginning of the episode, I'm like, this is whatever. And every
Yeah.
time I tell someone to watch, I say, hey, the first episode, wait until you get to the game. That's when you're gonna be hooked. Before that, just fight through it. So
Yeah.
I'm so glad someone else felt that way.
I thought it was good the whole way. I really thought
Start to finish.
I liked. Well, we can talk later about the ending, the finale. But for the most part, I thought it was pretty solid. I think episode 1 hooked me, but then what was the one with the marbles?
That was towards the end. That's more.
That
was
was so
my
emotional.
favorite episode,
That was
hands
emotional.
down. Like
Yeah.
I loved that episode just from everything about it. Just I was invested in the characters, the story between. I just wish those two girls would kiss. Why didn't they just kiss?
lot of sexual
I wanted
tension.
to see. It was some sexual tension there. Them fine ass Koreans. I thought something was gonna Hunjung go down.
Just a little like
she
lip
blowing
graze.
up online too.
Yeah,
Oh,
I heard
she's
she got like
huge.
19 million now followers or something.
Yeah, and like a modeling campaign. She's out here.
She's bad.
No, yeah, they're amazing. But did you watch it dubbed over with the English?
I listened to it dubbed. I did. And
Same.
honestly, I don't have a problem with dub stuff when it's done well. I used to have a real contention with it at one point, but I think once I got out of my little art school brain, I was just like, man, it's just better. I just want to watch the visuals, not have to
Yeah.
read it, because the visuals are, I mean, that's the main thing. This is moving pictures. I
My
want to
dad
look at
hates reading. I told him about this new Korean show I'm watching. He said, I got to read. I said, nah, it's done.
That's
He
the
said,
first
all
thing
right.
he had?
That's the first thing he had. Do I got to read?
That's
I said, nah. He
hilarious.
said, all right.
That is
Yeah, I could do it for
hilarious.
some, but for this, how about you? Did you?
I watched it dubbed over
Dubbed
first,
over, okay.
and then I watched it a second time in the
Korean?
language, and I felt the difference. I was like, yeah, no, I'm glad I watched it dubbed over,
Okay.
even though it sounded corny, you know, because the words just don't be matching the
Yeah,
energy,
not all
and
the
it's like,
time,
what
right.
the fuck? And it's like, why did you choose that word? You don't think they're really saying it?
That's a hard job to do because you almost got
It
to
is.
watch them and be at the same pace as them. Like,
And you
Yeah.
got to choose words, the actual words that
Those fillers
look like they're coming out of the lips a little bit.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
yeah.
respect to that editor.
Right. Netflix
Definitely.
blew up off of it though, man.
That's their biggest show, they said.
They said it was worth 900 million. The show.
Wow.
They got it. They bought it for like 25 million or something like that. They said it accumulated or whatever $900 million.
And I
worth.
love that for him because he said it took him 10 years and all of the no's. And he finally got the yes from Netflix.
The creator?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Oh
He
man.
said he pitched that for 10 years, writing and pitching 10 years, all those no's. That's why you can't quit.
And
Keep
there's
going.
been so many shows. It's things like that, though. Don't you
Mm-hmm.
think? It's not like an original concept. Like Hunger Games was kind of like
Mm-hmm.
that. There's a bunch
Yeah.
of game type of things. Battle Royale. You ever seen that? It's another Asian giant where the kids have to kill each other.
I just didn't understand like the fact that the older guy that was like on his deathbed towards the end.
Oh yeah.
Like he was like, I just did it for fun. Like when you're that rich and you do shit like this for fun is wild. And I believe this is real. Like if this is really happening elsewhere, for sure.
Oh,
Like
they're
rich
probably
people
doing
are
it up
bored.
in North Korea.
There's another show,
Possibly.
an
Whole
American
country.
show, I believe, called The Hunt. It's kind of same concept. Rich people just kidnap people and put them in this thing. It's so good.
Oh yeah.
Sounds similar.
They had something like, wasn't Ice-T in a movie a while back where he was like a homeless man and somebody recruited him to get money or something and they hunted him? You never seen that? They took him to the woods and they hunted him. I think it was Ice-T.
No, Ice-T.
Yeah, that's an old movie. I could be wrong, but
You
anyway.
sure it wasn't Mr. T?
Come on, man.
They're not even the same color.
Names.
I feel like Ice-T doesn't do anything outside of Law and Order now.
Yeah, nowadays, nah. I mean,
Yeah.
his receding hairline and slick back is.
He got the
Incredible.
bag. That shit been on for years.
Years. Like he has to
He ain't
he's
gotta
set
do
for
nothing else.
life. I think everyone on that cast is like 20 plus years deep.
Is it just
Impressive.
ironic the guy that said "fuck the police" has played a cop for the longest time now ever?
Even in New Jack City, he was a cop,
Yeah,
right?
was.
yeah.
He was.
Hey, you
Shout
got
out
that
to
much hate
Ice-T.
for something, you know him well.
He come from your side of the world, doesn't he? The Bay Area.
Is he from the
Ice-T?
Bay? I think he's from LA. Is he from the Bay?
I think Ice-T is from the Bay. I could be wrong, but
Yeah, we'd have to fact check that. I know he's from California, and I'm not sure what city, but you know, respect to Ice-T and his beautiful family. So
put him in Squid Games too. Let's see what happens.
That shit would have been funny. I ain't gonna lie. Ice-T and Squid Games would be funny.
So I have some games that are partially made up, some I found on Instagram and Twitter, that I want to see your guys' thought, like if you think you would do well or not. Like, would you like actually succeed?
Is this like Squid Games?
Yeah,
this
these are Squid Games.
Okay, all right.
So the first one I found off of Twitter. It says Squid Game, but you have to say don't at the same time as Bryson Tiller. Do you think you can nail it?
Oh, it's like red light, green light, but you say don't?
Yeah.
From
you-
his song.
At the right
you know
moment
how in
in
the
his
song
Yeah,
he says it at a
don't.
weird count. You think you can nail it?
Ooh,
I haven't heard that song in so long that I would
That's
have
what
to
I'm
listen to
saying.
it before I can answer
But
that.
you know how you hear the beat come on and you automatically kind of you don't feel like you'd be like, okay, I know where to don't.
I don't know because it's been so long since I heard it. I would have to hear it again and be like, all right.
And it's not on like the 8. It's not on the count where it should be. It's like a weird 3 or something. I don't know.
Can we try that right now, or we can't?
No.
Get demonetized.
Damn, I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, you practice a
Don't.
little bit.
Don't. Doesn't it kind of sound? You
Yeah.
crying?
Yeah, you got to really give it your all. The next one is thaw a piece of meat 5 minutes before mom gets home.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah,
I can do
microwave.
Microwave,
No,
yeah.
I wouldn't mind the hot water. I got a hot water technique.
Hot
The
water might
hot
take
water
too
isn't going
long.
to work.
I've done it before.
Hot
And,
water.
but you listen to what she said. 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
I've done
5
it before.
minutes?
I've done it
He said
before.
he's got it.
Damn. All right.
I've done
You
it before.
Cam got the
I
hot
thought it
water
had to be
tricks.
cold water because the hot water isn't going to penetrate the...
It did for when I do it.
You said cold water?
Yeah, cold water is how you really
thaw?
thaw it. Mm-hmm.
How does that work?
Now, what type of
It
meat is
works.
this, though? Because if you're talking about fish, it could be done.
Well, okay, let's say chicken.
Yeah.
Chicken's a little thicker and
Chicken.
harder to thaw.
Nah,
That's a great point. Different meats.
Chicken I can
Fish
do
is
too.
nothing.
I think chicken I can do too.
Shrimp
I
is
can do it. I
nothing.
can do any of them. I think
You do beef? Ground beef. That's a
depends.
lot of layers.
Depends what it is in the packaging. Ground beef is easier than a steak.
It's easier than a steak?
Ground beef is easier than a steak.
I don't know if that bottom gonna be unthawed, but that top will.
That's
It's gonna look like it.
hilarious.
And then when she like, it ain't full. Like, hey, I had it out. You see the top?
Oh, the freezer must have been extra cold
freezer.
today.
I think I could do it. Yeah, I would probably do the microwave method.
Yeah, microwave, I think.
The
would be
defrost button that
Yeah.
does thaw meat, but you have to be careful because you can start cooking it and it's fucked up. But
But the
next.
thing is, you said 5 minutes before mom gets home.
Yeah.
So my thing is the plastic supposed to be off? Because if
Leave
it's
it on.
not,
Gotta
I
Leave it
can't
on.
put it in the microwave.
Oh, you can't.
You can't put it in the microwave. What?
If
I'm
it's
never
not,
eating
you're
one of your
right.
steaks.
No,
Denise.
no,
I'm never eating one.
no. Okay, you're right. If it's in like the original package, you
Yeah.
gotta take it out. You do.
But
Then she gonna know.
she gonna know.
I
See what
think
I'm
that's
saying?
okay as long as it's thawed. I don't think mom's gonna care that it's out of the package. It's more about is it ready for me to
Don't
cook
you take
it?
that meat out that package.
Well,
You supposed to do what you were supposed to do.
all
That
right.
lets me know you didn't do what you were supposed to do.
I still think I'll manage.
If I was your sister, you would have got us both beat.
I think I'll still get it done. I think I will. But anyway,
All right.
I'd rather have that one than the don't. I'm a
The
die
don't
on
is
the
a little
don't.
tricky.
I'm a die on the don't.
Yeah.
If Denise is cooking for y'all, just know you might get a little plastic in your meat.
just know it's gonna be delicious. Don't listen to him.
It looks
Manuel.
delicious.
It always. Did you see what I cooked last night?
Mm-mm.
The chicken masala. Ugh, it's fire.
Ooh, I
can't
love
eat that.
You can't. Oh, you're right. Chicken. Sorry.
This
Sorry about
chicken
it.
Is so cancerous.
But it's so good. I love chicken.
I love chicken too.
Okay, next game. Play a game of hopscotch on ice without falling.
I think depending on what type of shoes I got, I can
I think
do
I can
that
do it.
because I'm a good ice skater. I never fall. Not one of people be falling on ice, so I got good balance on ice. But I need good traction on my shoes.
Yeah, if I have a good combat boot, I think I could do it.
Okay, so let's take that out the equation that you have the choice. Let's just say that it's just a normal day. What's the average shoe that you wear?
Because if you wore a shoe for a while, it could be smoothed down at the bottom. That's it.
Yeah, so what shoes would you be wearing? Just out of this, if somebody just picked us
on an
up, and
average
abducted
day-
us and dropped us in somewhere that has snow right now.
I probably have on my Adidas. my black and white Adidas.
Oh,
And that
those-
got pretty good
got
traction, but I don't know for ice, it'll be.
I got on J, so I'm dead.
Oh yeah, you.
I'm gonna slip
dead.
the ones to be exact.
Oh, yeah,
which
they
is
smooth,
slippery
man.
as fuck.
Slick.
So
So you're out of here.
yeah, I'm out of here.
What shoes
Okay.
you got?
I have on
You
socks.
got on socks. You're
Oh,
done.
she's
So-
definitely.
Yeah, you're done.
I
Yeah.
might be out of here, but with
No,
the
but
right
you got
shoe.
the.
Unless you got curly
what are those? The
toes.
Scorpions or
Grip
something,
on.
right? The
Those
Nike
are Air
Max.
Maxes.
They're like the
Maybe.
Scorpion they call them or something.
Sure.
I used to love
I think
those shoes.
those are cool. Maybe.
I
But
think I gotta go get a pair of those. I used to
Tim's,
love
that's what we need.
Tim's, yeah, combat type of shoe.
All my niggas in New York will be prepared.
Exactly.
But they ain't got them laced up, so they gonna.
Oh yeah,
bust an
that's true
ankle.
too.
That ankle done.
Next game.
They're gonna have that Dak Prescott ankle.
Perform Soulja Boy's Crank That Dance in one try.
I got that.
Yeah, I got that.
I don't. I'd have to
Really?
watch it first. I need to see it again.
That is.
I feel like I'm
that
gonna
is
guess
Instant
and
classic.
fuck it up.
Wait, with the music or without?
Yeah,
Let's
If
say
I ain't
that's-
got the
no, it
music,
gotta
then
be
I
with
may
the
mess
music.
up.
Yeah, it gotta be with.
But with the music, it just
I
like comes
can't-
back to me. You know.
What if there's no music, they just say it's your turn, go. You just
Am I seeing the other people before me?
maybe not. Maybe there's walls between
Woo!
everybody and it's
Then
just they go down the line.
I'm gonna have that
You.
beat in my head.
I already
Right.
forgot how to start. To be honest with you, is it cross?
See? That's what I'm
It's
saying.
cross soldier.
Cross there.
Yeah, no, but it's
Oh, I forgot there's feet.
Yeah.
I would have been shot.
I would get it if my life on the line. I'm gonna remember.
My life on the line. I get
Trust
the
me.
soldier boy. Crank that.
Okay. Next game. Spell the word guarantee in 10 seconds without error.
GUARANTE.
I wouldn't have got that the first try because that's always a struggle word for me.
No,
that you fucks me up.
The struggle word for me is definitely. For some reason, I'm like,
Definitely.
I be fucking that up.
I. See?
No, I.
Definitely.
Define. DEFI.
Y'all dead. Both of y'all dead.
Definitely and guarantee.
ETITY.
Both of y'all dead.
Definite. LY. Oops. I don't know.
Both of
Yeah,
y'all dead.
we dead.
Spelling is going to get us out of here. Next game. Musical chairs.
I was great at that
Oh,
as
yeah,
a kid.
and I'm
I had a
rusty.
strategy.
Yeah, you gotta be aggressive in this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna shove the fuck out of you. Don't be in front of me and there's a
Strong
chair. If you try
arm.
to get it, I'm getting in that chair.
I had a good strategy. with musical chairs, so I'll be good at that.
So you
What's
would be
the
using
strategy?
brains of bronze for
be
musical
brains.
chair.
I'll be brains.
What
yes.
you about to do?
I'm not telling you,
Are you
just
the
in
type
case
to
this
like take
happens.
the chair from somebody? And be like,
I don't need to.
oh, okay. Excuse me.
It's
Cam
called,
would be like,
I
"Hey,
call-
look over there." Oh,
No,
sorry.
I know.
I call it
right?
the creep and slow technique.
The creep and slow.
They ain't never
The
tell-
creep and slow technique.
Yes. You know, as soon as after a while, you start slowing down a little bit.
Oh,
you know?
I see
Especially
what
every
you're
time
saying.
you get in there,
Because
chair,
anybody
take your
behind you
time.
got to
Yeah.
pretty much slow.
Take your time. Take your time.
But you got to
Got
feel
you.
that too. Because you can't slow down too early because it's going to be like, okay, the song is
You
this
know?
man. Go,
Yeah.
Cam. Mhm.
That's a time.
Then I'm gonna turn around. What you talking about? Calm down. Telling you,
It's
I used to
hilarious.
kill it at that as a kid.
Okay, next game. One game of Connect Four.
I might die on that. I'm gonna be honest with
I
you.
was pretty good at
I might
Connect
be nice.
Four, man.
Yeah.
I was good, but I was beatable too. I was beatable. I'm
I
not
was
gonna.
good, but
lie.
I was beatable.
I was pretty
That's
good, but
humble.
I was beatable.
Yeah.
So I may die on that one.
That's honest. Next game. Staying on a mechanical bull for 2 minutes or more.
I never done that. I mean, I would have.
You never tried it?
No, and I just feel like it's very feminine. It seems like riding a bull. That just seems like
How?
something girls do, not guys.
But
Guys go
the
on-
guys do the
I mean,
real bull.
actually, yeah, they actually ride bulls.
Yeah. But you know, I mean, I don't know, man. Just sitting on something mechanical, it just sounds like something more a woman would do. That.
So
I'd
you're
rather
saying you're
sit on
gonna
a
just
mechanical
fall
than the
off?
real one.
I think I would hold on, but I'm
Not
just
2
saying I
minutes.
wouldn't feel comfortable. I'd be like,
2 minutes?
2 minutes is a long time.
That's a long way. That
doing
should be
all
bucking.
this like riding and shit.
And
like,
look,
I don't want to.
and you gotta have one arm too. You can't.
One arm
Yeah,
holding it.
You gotta have a grip. Your body shift,
And then they're
I
gonna
don't know
say,
if you
"Hey,
think-
throw the other one up in the air
And
like
your
a stripper."
thighs have
Like,
to be
you gotta
gripped
ride.
to the mechanical bull. Yeah, it's all thigh strength. Like you're gonna feel it so much.
I don't want to think about that.
Okay, well,
Anything in between
I know
those.
I would kill it.
I think I'll put up a good fight. I don't know if I'll make it 2 minutes.
I'll
Depending
make it
how
2
fast they got it bucking and spinning, like that ain't easy.
2 minutes is a long time. Have you ever went
is
to
a
a
long
carnival and got on one of those things that just spin in a circle?
And you're standing.
Yeah, they're strapped to. It's like a
Yeah.
spaceship or
I
something,
didn't
right?
trust Carnival.
It's-
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hate those things. They
And
always
like
make
the
me
seats
dizzy.
like roll. Yeah, yeah.
And like
That's
it's not
the
like
point.
fun. It's not like, oh, this is fun.
It hurts.
It's
I
just
thought that
like,
was the point.
This is not
The gravity
enjoyable.
pull is so intense. You're like, what is happening to my body? Like,
Are you about to have an orgasm?
no, but
She said-
that's what it is. Like, it's
the
like
intensity. Oh, she be nutting on this
no.
goddamn.
It feels like a carnival ride.
Shut up.
Oh.
Denise, you're squirting all over all of us.
Anyway, next game. 3 attempts to shoot a basketball half court to make 1 shot.
Now look, this.
Oh,
that's
3
a-
attempts?
That's
Yeah,
a
3
that's a
attempts.
game
I
of
would
chance.
feel a little better
but
with that.
I would.
That's all
I-
chance.
Out of
all
1
chance.
out of 3, I feel like I would have a chance at
Half
that.
court.
Yeah. I used to just play around shooting half
But
court.
what
shots.
we're not
Okay.
factoring in is a lot of fear.
Yeah.
missed
of
that
course,
first one?
Of course.
It makes it even more hard that you're gonna make the next 2. Cause now you ain't factoring in your emotions.
I just deserve to lose if I
the
lost.
stress.
My thing is, like, it's way better than 1. If they just say, all right, 1 shot, take it. It's like there's nothing like, I can't get a feel for it. I got 2 attempts to get a feel for it
Yeah.
before my,
But I'd rather bet on physical than mental, because that much stress. You may know how to spell this, but you under so much pressure that's like, if I mess this up, I'm dead. Like you may mess up spelling.
Oh,
word.
you talking about because we get killed if we
Yeah,
lose.
but me taking 3 shots, I think I'll have a better chance than me, like, depending on I don't know how I'll be under
I was
the
about to say, it's
circumstance.
basketball, not
Like, if he
sport.
pointing a gun at me, spell this or you dead. You don't know how you gonna
You
react.
start panicking a little
yeah,
bit.
but I mean, because I already know I'm dead at that point. But I'm just saying, basketball though, 3 attempts, I feel better playing this game than
Yeah.
they say spell this in 1 second or you're dead.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Definitely. Okay, next game. Play Jenga, where you can't tap around searching for a loose piece. You must commit to the block you touch.
Ooh, that's great.
Ooh.
That's like the hardest
That
one. I
is
played
great.
that recently, and I was like,
Ooh.
this sucks.
But look.
Because I'm a tapper. I'm like, doo-doo-doo.
Not trying
I am
to
a
like
tapper,
connect
too.
4. You may take me out. Jenga, I'm good at. I recently played at a birthday party. I was taking y'all niggas out. So I can
'cause I
spot the
wasn't
weak
there.
link, possibly. I can spot the weak link, but that is pressure.
Pressure.
That is pressure.
That is pressure.
Because you really gonna be looking, and they gonna have to give you a time limit because you gonna take all day.
Yeah. Maybe like, a minute per move. I don't know.
That's
but
a lot of time.
But either way, I'm still tapping, not necessarily to search for the one I'm gonna get, but like
No, you can't.
Can't tap.
They say
though.
you can't do the tap technique. Let me see. You just
gotta-
gotta.
I said I'm not gonna do the tap technique to see, but I'm saying on the one that I choose, I'm gonna keep tapping it just to like loosen it up, cause I know.
But some ain't loose.
Okay.
No, that's what I'm saying. 'Cause none of them, like, there's a chance if it's not loose,
Yeah.
that I have to loosen it up. So instead of just pushing it straight out, because I'll knock them all down if I just try to. I'm gonna have to.
But it's something
Try
that's
to
just
get it
really
loose.
stuck that it ain't. It's coming down.
Oh man, I saw on Instagram last night somebody's stories actually. You know how there's like the big Jenga where the pieces are like
Yeah.
this large and it's like
We got that.
big as fuck. This person did like a karate chop move and it worked, and like the whole shit, like it was like the only piece.
Oh,
on
I
this
did
one
see
level,
that.
and that shit just
Yeah,
fell
yeah.
into place, and it was like magic.
Wow.
I was like,
yeah.
what? How does that
called
happen?
science.
Oh, it dropped down? I
Well,
didn't see that one.
No, well, it
Or it
was
just
because
didn't move?
it really happened like last night at somebody's party.
Oh.
And it was like a piece like in the middle. It was just that singular
Yeah.
piece. The whole thing's balancing on top of it. And he was able to like go wata, and then that shit just fell
Wow,
and stayed.
that's incredible.
I'm gonna be
I was
honest
like,
with
I
you.
feel like a
If,
champion.
if someone did that, I'm like, all right, you won. Let's
You
start
won.
over.
You
The
won.
game's
I
over.
I gotta let you win for that. That's incredible.
Yeah, that was magic.
Not on
But
the
he-
second game, though. If
but
he does that on the second game,
I'll
hey,
tell you
all
what,
it
he
was
wouldn't try-
impressive the first time.
You wouldn't try that shit on the Squid Games.
Oh, no, you ain't taking that risk.
Listen, well, I mean, if
Well,
you
you
have
might,
nothing to
if
lose,
it's the technique.
yeah, you're like, fuck it. Like,
You do,
if
your
I
life.
get it. I get it. But you saw people at the end of that game. They're like, fuck it.
Right.
Like that girl who took out the dude on the bridge. She's like, well,
And here's
We don't
my
have to do
thing. They had a choice to be there. That's why
yeah.
I don't feel bad for anyone who died, because they let
True.
them out. I wasn't coming back. That's it. After that first game, I'm out of there.
They had multiple.
Yeah.
They could have. Anytime they could have agreed. All right, we quit.
Yeah.
After a game's done, they could have all.
But
They
wasn't
said
the
as
old
long as
man
more
that
than
kept him
half.
there, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Wasn't he was the last vote to break the tie?
Oh yeah.
And
But
then, he was the one who put
yeah,
it on.
but I mean, I'm just saying, like, if they had more votes, like people were dying, so if they had took another, they could have took a vote every time a game finished and said, "All right, let's get the fuck out of here now." But my question to y'all: do y'all think it was worth it? Do you think it was worth it?
No.
The whole game?
No.
Yeah. Do you think winning all that money at the end? Let's say you're the winner. Do you think it was worth it?
You're changed after that. Like, you're a totally different person. You may have to do stuff you've never done before. I'm going to pay off my debts another way. I'm good.
Right.
I kind of understood when he gave the money up. I didn't think he gave all the money up to the old girl's grandma or whoever that was.
I think he did.
That was all of it, right?
That was all of it? I didn't think so.
I don't know. If it was all of it.
Or
You
he
can't
gave-
tell me everything
Or
that
he
was in
gave
that
his.
pig
He gave
fit
his.
into that
Oh no,
shit.
he gave his
Hell
friends
no.
half. He gave his friends half.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But I think he gave the other money somewhere. Then he dropped them.
Maybe his kids or something.
What did he do with the other
He
money?
should have gave it to his kids. I don't know.
I just remember he was trying to get. He asked for money back from somebody, right?
He should have got on that plane.
He
That's
just
what I
asked for
know.
like 10,000 won, which is nothing.
Yeah, because he had spent that.
He didn't
Yeah.
spend
He was like-
nothing. He didn't spend nothing.
No, he had
right?
spent
But, like,
10,001,
before the
and then
games.
and then he asked, "Can I pay that?"
And then he didn't do anything with the account because he's about to get on the plane.
Right.
But he was like,
No, he was spending. That's why he was about to get on a plane. He got a nice suit on. He has the money.
and he dyed his hair. I
Yeah,
was like,
he
what the
dyed his
fuck
hair.
is
It was
that?
trying to show he started using the money, in my opinion.
Okay.
And then that's why. But he's using the money to hunt down the people. Remember
Which
that?
I also didn't understand. Like he should have got on that plane. I don't see the need to go back to figure this shit out.
Yeah,
Because that's what
honestly,
the
get
other
fuck
boy
outta
did,
there,
and he
bro.
got shot by his brother. And I'm like,
He did. I was trying to
so
find.
cute.
Did you see the thing on Twitter? Someone took a picture of somebody with pink hair on a plane. Said, "It's all right, guys. He got on the plane."
Nah, that's
oh, I
hilarious.
saw
Hilarious.
that.
Find it.
I saw that.
That's funny.
I saw that. But great show. It got everyone talking. That's the only way I got into it is through social media.
Right.
Otherwise, I wasn't going to fuck with it. But I'm happy I did because I
Have you-
watched it twice.
Have you ever watched other Korean shows?
Korean. I saw that movie Parasite.
Okay, yeah,
that was good. I was entertained.
amazing.
That's why I won the
Oh
Oscar
my
for best
god!
film.
I understood
Yeah.
because I saw it like over quarantine, and I was like, "Let me check this out." And I was in it. I was like, "Oh my god, that ending was nuts!"
It was.
the way.
And I think
That
that
really-
something like that is a drama. Like
Is
that's
that what they called it?
I just
thought it
feels,
was
or
a
maybe
drama
a thriller.
Thriller.
It was
A
just
driller?
so
A driller?
it's-
Drama thriller.
It was good. It was so good.
Yeah, no, I love.
Was that,
That.
dubbed or subtitled? I
it
think that was subtitled.
I remember reading
Yeah,
it.
I read that too.
That shit was good.
But it was just done so well. So I definitely respect these Korean directors and creators. They're killing it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's get into the next segment called Girl What? Girl What?
Girl, what?
She is loving that.
I
that giggle.
love-
With
I
that
love when
giggle.
other people
That's touching
do
her
it.
soul.
I love
That's
it.
my favorite part of the pod. When she do that shit, funny to me.
When other people don't do it, I get irritated. I'm like, say it. Say it with your chest. We're going to talk about these mental and physical health challenges that are out here. They're either like a monthly thing, because I've seen one for like Sober September, Sober October, No Nut November. There's all kinds of challenges. Have you participated into any of those?
No.
No? Okay.
Well,
let me see.
Hemorrhoid Awareness Month.
Hemorrhoid Awareness Month.
That's not
That's
a
what-
challenge.
Can you stop your hemorrhoid in under 10 days?
Yeah.
Challenge.
Get back in there. It's
Can
working.
you? No, yeah. Check for me, please.
It's working.
Actually, you know what I'm realizing? I hate that it's this way. I should have turned it. the
Danielle,
other
I
way.
said
He
that.
definitely said that.
That's the
You
main
said
thing
it?
I said. I was like,
He
do you want to
definitely
turn it
said that.
sideways?
That's what you
You
meant?
said no, I want to keep it this way for something. I said, okay.
No, I didn't know that's what you meant, and that's my bad.
still recording.
I thought you wanted it strictly for IG or something.
She would have failed on Squid Games on the recording on the recording game.
I don't listen.
Mm-mm.
Well, it's all right. That's all right. Anyway, back to our challenges. So, so No Nut November. That's the one I talked about with Rome on a older episode of Girl What. But I'm aware that you guys typically do these challenges every now and again for yourself, and I just want to know what drives you to do it. What keeps you motivated, and all of the stuff in between.
Well, one as an Aries, we like challenges, and I'm just always on a quest to grow, be the best person I could be, and sometimes you got to do these extreme things to get there. To be honest, to focus and like just to regain that power. Like the reason I'm doing 75 challenge because for a week and a half or 2 weeks, I couldn't focus on what I needed to get done. Like for some reason, so I needed to lock in and do something like this. And the book I'm reading now, I'm back. Like now I can focus again. So I just know when I'm going through a spiritual alignment or something, that it's time for me to do something like this.
Got you.
And then it's like, why don't I want to be the best version of myself? And the best way to do it is to challenge yourself. That's the only way you grow. You grow in discomfort, not in comfort.
Yep.
You don't grow eating fries in your bed. You grow by giving them up if you love them, and I love them. I've given them up for 75 days, and I'm sad, but I'm going to do it.
It's a sacrifice.
Yeah, it's like, how far can I go? I just want to push my limit. How far can I go? Like, people do marathons. Some people do different things. Like, I like the mental challenge.
Okay, so you like that mental push for your change. I remember when you asked me that, you're like, you like challenges, right? And I was like, define challenges, because I don't like to work harder. I like to work smarter. That's my whole thing. But when you put it in the way of like, if this is going to change your life, this is just to, I also feel like the 75 hard challenge is also mastering your schedule, like in your life, like how to keep on task, how to get things done, because that's usually my problem always. Scheduling, getting everything done, organization, cataloging, all of it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, this is very organized right here, so it's funny you say that.
My outline?
Yeah,
you know, I can do that every now and again, but like for my entire week, like I have a planner and like it's spotty. Some weeks it's filled out, I have everything checked off, written down, schedules made. Certain weeks it's like I didn't even use it, I didn't even touch it, I didn't look at it.
So I don't think you have an issue with organization. I think you have an issue with discipline.
Yeah, probably.
And doing a challenge like this, you will build discipline. A lot of people that did it said, I had a problem with discipline, that's why I did it, and I'm a totally different person now. So these are the challenges you should do. Like, I'm already disciplined, but I want to be even more. I'm already, I would say, mentally strong, but I want to be stronger. Like you only get I get this life, like, let me push it to the limit as much as I could do. Like,
I love
like
that.
Frank Sinatra, Rome told me, said, you only have to live once if you live. What's the quote, Rome? The Frank Sinatra quote.
You only have one life to live, but if you live it right, then once
No, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So yeah,
That's a beautiful quote.
That's a great quote. That is a great quote. Yeah, man, I just think challenges keep you. When you stop challenging yourself, you inevitably you're gonna die. Isn't that what an old person, like, say they're retired and I just don't want to do nothing, and you just end up just dying? You know what I'm saying? When you stop working and stop moving and stop pushing and stop growing and all that stuff, and usually put yourself through those challenges, that makes life like make you want to succeed even more. That makes you want to move more. That makes you more flexible because you're going through things, you're challenging yourself, and you're coming out the other side stronger. So I think challenges, whether it's that way or like I take the podcast on a challenge or trying to grow this, like, oh, how can we get this to a certain level or certain things in your life that can benefit you in multiple ways, you know. But I definitely think you should challenge yourself in some way, shape, or form.
To piggyback off your old analogy, I seen that in real life with my granddad and his brother. My granddad's the oldest, so he's 80-something, and his brother was like maybe in his 70s. My granddad still go be working, he be driving, he just stays active. And his brother just stayed at the house all day. I would go over there, he could barely walk, could barely move, and he honestly, he died. My granddad, traveling, he be all over the place, still driving, and is almost 88 because he's just active and moving and keeping everything going. So it's like, that shit is real.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, that's real. You do have to keep your mind
mind,
going.
body, everything.
Yeah, it's all mental and physical at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
What I didn't talk about is like what's all in the 75 hard challenge. So in this particular challenge, it's 75 days long.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do 2 45-minute workouts.
Mm-hmm.
One of the workouts has to be outdoors.
No matter if it's snow, rain, sleet, it got to be outdoors.
And then you have to have a diet.
A diet of your choice, but you want to pick something that's healthy and something that you got to sacrifice something.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty flexible when you think about it too.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
you could choose your diet. Just try to be healthy.
Just stick to it.
Yeah, and stick to it.
No alcohol.
No alcohol.
1 gallon of water a day. Read 10 pages a day.
Of a self-help book, a self-development book.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
That's-
just nonfiction.
Yeah,
I
but
guess-
he stresses like something that's gonna help you grow. When you watch the interviews and stuff from the creator,
Okay.
he stressed more like self-help.
Got it. And then a progress picture every day.
And
That makes
with
sense.
no
to keep you on
alcohol,
track.
Yeah.
no cheat meals.
No cheat meals.
Mm-hmm.
75 days straight.
Yep.
Like you don't stop.
Yep. No exceptions. You can't tailor it to like, well, tomorrow I'll do, 4 workouts got
And
missed.
half
No.
a gallon of water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah. If you miss any of these things, you got to start from day one.
Yeah, you got to start all over if you miss anything, even the progress picture, right?
Mm-hmm.
And is there an app? Is that an
Yes,
app
that's
for
the
it?
app. You just check things off, keep it organized.
Oh, that's nice.
Basically, I'm done with all of this. I just have to finish that.
I
And
was
when I'm
wondering where
done-
you were posting that like calendar thing. I was like, where is that from? That's
Very dope.
cool.
It's
I love that.
$5.
Oh, it cost.
Oh, yeah, because he don't charge
He's
for a
a
lot of things. So
businessman.
this is what he-
Get yourself
some
some
profit.
Microsoft Excel.
Yeah, you could definitely
Punch
put
them numbers in.
right. You could put this in your own schedule and do it, but it doesn't sound as crazy as it may take. I can definitely see myself doing it because I kind of do certain things already. And for you, Cam, like, has any of these been like challenging at all?
I think for me, for my life and my occupation, it hasn't been as hard as someone who maybe has a job or has to travel a lot. So when I travel next month, that's going to be the first real challenge, I believe.
Where are you going?
Georgia.
Oh, okay.
So that's going to be a first, like, because, I can't drink all this water before I get on that plane. I'll just be up, just peeing the whole
You gonna
trip.
resist them grits, man? Grits and eggs and pancakes and waffles
Well,
and all
I'm
that.
still eating eggs in this.
Oh, you still
but I can't,
what is your diet?
He's
pescatarian, but I gave up fried food, heavily processed and frozen section food. I gave up weed.
How's that been?
I started dreaming.
He's
He does.
Yeah.
I don't smoke that much already, but I mean, is this the reason I stopped? Because when I smoke, I get heavy munchies,
right.
and I want all the stuff I can't eat in this challenge. So I had to.
Yeah, that's
Smart.
imperative.
Keep the temptations away.
Alcohol is nothing. I barely drink as is. So
Yeah, alcohol is not
That's
a big deal
whatever.
for me.
Same Z's. I'm very much a social drinker now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have a liquor cabinet and it just doesn't get touched.
Mm.
So I understand.
Let me get you some friends, girl.
I have friends. That'll be the only time I drink though. It's like when they come over and that's not often.
Cooking them the chicken masala.
Chicken masala.
That is
Chicken masala,
actually
masala.
see, that's my thing on Fridays. Usually Friday evenings, if I'm not doing anything or going anywhere, I like to cook something to eat and either have like a glass of wine or smoke. And like it's just so relaxing.
sounds-
I'm gonna
like
come
a
over for
great-
Friday to eat, but I can't smoke or drink.
He's just gonna watch me do all that
I'll
stuff.
be over for the smoking and drinking.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. Now, Amanuel, since
What's up?
you're not doing the 75 challenge,
No.
right?
Mm.
But your partner has,
Yes.
right?
Mhm.
So, on the outside looking in, like her pain and suffering, like how was that?
What's crazy is the first, and she just was on Boss Talk with these guys, but the first thing that I noticed, she was doing it well. She's always a health warrior type of person, so she's on it.
Okay.
But she quit after the first 2 weeks. And I remember her being mad at herself. She was upset about it. And I was telling her, come on, just get back on it. What's the point? You might as well just hop back on it. 2 weeks gone, whatever, get back on it. And she got back on it and ended up doing the whole
Do you know the thing that
75.
messed her up? I can't remember.
I think it was more about schedule, like little things that would come up that would throw schedule off. You know what I'm saying? Like her work, she works from home, but like they would have like online meetings at times. So trying to cook and do different things, it was just a little tough. So she had to rejigger her schedule and kind of like work it to make it happen, and it ended up working out. So
it's funny. Someone who's
she conquered it. It wasn't easy, but she conquered it for sure.
Yeah.
That's funny. Someone who's doing it with me in Rome. She on the same day as me. She messed up.
Oh,
yesterday.
she did?
No, yeah, she messed up yesterday, so she had to start over today.
What did she mess up on?
One of the workouts. She missed because she said it was raining outside. I said, you remember
Yeah,
what you
it
said?
doesn't matter.
Got to go out there.
Just find like a awning or something under it and like jump rope.
Yeah.
Right?
Whatever.
No, you just got to be outside. Got to go out there.
I like the idea of it. Like, I wanted to start with them, honestly, but my place in my life that I'm at is just not allowed for that. But
Just not there
yeah,
yet.
but it seems like a really good challenge. I seen not only like physically her change,
Yeah.
but mentally, spirit, like, willing, not listen, ladies can be emotional, all right? There could be ups and downs for women, but I noticed after it felt like a lot of like, she wasn't having, not that she's an extra emotional person, but it felt like she was just more chipper, you know what I'm saying? Like more, just
Even kill.
yeah, even kill, like things that seemed like she was real, she could focus and everything was good,
Oh, wow.
I think you got to have a strong why, too, because when the days get tough, you got to remember that why. Because if you're doing it just to lose weight, you're going to quit.
Right.
So you got to have a strong why.
Yeah, this feels beyond losing weight. Like, this feels like it's all mental gymnastics.
Yeah.
And I think that's my challenge in why I haven't started, because of the scheduling. That feels daunting because my weeks are so different and my schedule's all over the place. So it's like, okay, I can definitely see like where things fit, and I can see where things I'm definitely gonna trip, like the gallon of water.
But that's the point of the challenge. She says, like, life. Things
Yeah.
always happen. Things ain't going to be this smooth, so you got to learn how to adapt and do it anyway. So
Conquer
with
it.
your schedule, that's the reason for you to do it. If you feel like you need to be more disciplined, the reason for you to do it.
True.
Like a lot of people don't have discipline. They say, first thing that people said to me, you doing that during the holidays with all this good food? You can't resist food?
Yeah,
You really can't resist this food?
that was actually one of my questions, like with the holidays coming up, because it's just celebratory too. Like beyond food, sometimes you want to drink and stuff. Like that's how my family celebrates: food
Mine
and
too.
drinks.
Yeah, that does kind of like, I can understand that point because like eating together with your family, there's a lot of
Yeah.
camaraderie and stuff going on for the holidays. It's not just like, oh, the food, you know what I mean?
And
Like,
that's why hard is in
Right.
the title.
yeah.
That's the whole point. You don't do it when it's easy. Don't say, I'm going to start Monday. No,
Yeah,
start today,
start
start
today.
tomorrow.
I was thinking like New Year's.
No, see, that's when everyone want to do that. Like, I
After
love what
all of
Sarah
the
said.
things.
Yeah,
Sarah
don't
said,
ever do- yeah.
Sarah said, I didn't want to. She said, when I restart, I started on December 1st, not January 1st.
Oh,
Because, a lot of people, those New Year's resolutions, after the first week, be
I
done.
was like that too a couple of years ago when I wanted to lose like weight, and
Yeah.
it was like it was like October, it was like November, December, and it was that time where people start saying, I'm gonna start setting my goals for. I was like, I'm gonna start now, and I'm so happy I did that, because when I started earlier, it felt like I got a massive head start at the beginning of the year. It wasn't like, all right, I'm starting January 1st. Oh, I'm so tired today, it hurts. I've been doing it for like 3 weeks now. Been
Yeah.
working out and doing whatever. So that helped a lot. Like, just like I'm getting a running start on this January 1st imaginary date everybody has.
I think it would be cool if you ended on the 1st. Like, that was your last day. That would be cool.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah,
that would
yeah.
be
That'd be
special.
I'm 4 days before the 1st. So,
Yeah.
Oh, 4 days is when you end.
no, I'm saying,
Before the 1st.
yeah.
That's an interesting time, like after Christmas, before New Year's. So have you told your family about it?
Yeah, my aunt, and she said she wanted to do it.
Oh, love that.
So, need to check in because, I told her. I told Chaz. Chaz started today. Everyone I told has done it. Started. Except for
Chaz
one.
started. I saw him talk about
Except
it on
for
Twitter.
one person. I told you. I'm waiting for you to send me that text. Like, hey, I'm gonna do it.
New Year's.
She said,
January
nah.
1st.
But what's
see.
gonna change? That's the thing. Like, why wait? Because it's still gonna have the same schedule. It's gonna be
I don't
colder.
I'm
It's gonna
hearing
be
you, but I ain't
colder.
listening to you.
It's gonna be even colder. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's better, like the colder, because it's easier to, I don't know, I thrive a little bit when it's cooler. When it's hot, that's when I want to play a lot more, because I'm just such a pleasure seeker.
This podcast is getting hot.
Are you ready to be out in those cold elements doing that 45-minute workout?
I mean, cool, because I jump rope and stuff, so I can definitely just literally go right into my courtyard of my complex and just get busy, and then go back in the house, knock that out. And then I have a gym membership for the other half of the workout, or like you said, you can work out at home. It's flexible.
Yeah, this is a mental challenge. That's all it is.
It is mental.
Because your 45-minute outdoor thing could be a walk. Like, that's what I did today.
Yeah.
I just went walking.
I love walking.
Because my Achilles, for some reason, a little sore. I've been acting up for a couple months, here and off. So I'm not running today. I'm just going to walk.
Yeah. I live in Pasadena, so it's always a nice little walk. And it's scenic views. It's beautiful.
Like, this is not that hard. Like, it's not that crazy of a challenge. It will put you to the test. But, like, you pick half the stuff you want to do on here.
That's true. That's true. You can pick your
how you do it,
Yeah. You just got to plan it out.
The biggest thing is, like he says, probably the water.
Yeah,
like, you just got to finish. You get that done early as possible, and that's it.
Yeah.
So you're not peeing all through the night.
I've done gallon of water a day for some time before, and
really?
It's just inconvenient because your bladder is always on 10. You gotta stop and be like, okay guys, pause on the meeting, I gotta go pee, be back. If you're driving, you have a hell of a commute. It's awful. It's awful, but in a way I did feel a little better when I was that hydrated. It was different. But I'll see if I can do it.
You can.
Biggest thing from a man's perspective I noticed about my girls was her skin, though. Skin.
Oh, it helps. Yes.
My God, clears you up.
Oh, that's going to
Drinking that much water and then just working out, getting some sun too, all that.
Yeah.
It was encouraging, as Sarah said, your bladder gets used to it, so you're not peeing as much later down.
Sure.
Bro, I can't wait to get to that point.
It's like it strengthens.
I've been peeing.
Holding all of that liquid.
But I suggest the easiest thing for me, I drink a lot of that water during that first workout. I get a lot of it down then, so it's not so daunting after that.
When you're working out coupled with the drinking of the water, I think that helps a lot.
Because you're sweating it out.
You're sweating it out. Yeah, it's like coming out as fast as it's in. But if you were just sitting around all day, that water is so hard to get down because you just kind of stay full a lot. Definitely.
And don't try to get it done way before bed so you ain't waking up in the middle of the night peeing because you drank too late.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's awful. That's awful. But going back to holidays, because, you see your family and stuff, if you tell them, like, hey, I'm doing this challenge, do they respect it? Or do they be like, just eat?
Yeah, my family's definitely like that. Especially half my family's Ethiopian. So
they don't understand.
They are the why aren't you eating? Why don't you eat? Eat, please, eat. Right. And I'm like, yo, Jesus, all right.
I can have that, so I'll gladly go over there for the holidays. All right,
eat. Yeah, that's within your diet.
But my family, they used to my diet now. I've been pescatarian for 8 years, so they got past all the questions. They just ask me when I come down, what don't you eat? And that's it. Oh. My beef in Georgia just be like, y'all ain't got to put meat in everything. You don't need meat in the greens. Come on now.
I mean, that's the Southern
way. So your beef in Georgia is that there's beef in Georgia?
Yep. There's beef in my Georgia greens.
That is hilarious. There was something else I saw on the internet that someone posted. It was a challenge, but honestly, it kind of reminded me of you, Cam, because this is stuff like you kind of are already doing, like on a regular. But it said the challenge was wake up at 5 a.m. for the next 30 days.
Nothing.
Right. I see you up early.
4 now.
Oh my God, 4?
I was 4:45. Now I'm doing 4. It makes it easy.
I am not that
for what
girl.
I got to do.
What time you go to sleep?
Between 9:30, 10:30.
Early as shit. I love that though. I want to be in bed by 10, but it ends up being midnight for whatever reason. It's like my body just doesn't shut down.
That's what I was before I started doing the 5 a.m.
Oh, okay.
It'd be like I'll go sleep at midnight.
Yeah. And then it says if you wake up at, well, this is like the psychological aspect of the 5 a.m. wake up. It says if you wake up at 5 a.m. for 30 days straight, your entire life will change. You become a new person. You'll have a new sense of clarity and purpose for life. You'll be more confident. You'll be better. You'll have better health, and you'll show up more powerfully in your relationships.
Here's the thing what I love about early mornings is that stillness. I feel like I can mold the energy in my day.
That's what I love
Like,
about
I
that.
love it.
Yes.
Like, there's
I
no,
don't understand. I don't know about the rest of that. Do you feel like this?
That's a lot.
I get up pretty damn early too, like 5, sometimes 4. But the thing is, I sometimes go to bed late too. Like I don't sleep long.
Okay.
But I don't know about the other stuff. I mean, maybe in tandem with like having a positive outlook, like doing other things with waking up at 5 a.m. But I don't know if just waking up 5 a.m. all of a sudden your relationships are better. Like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
it's
I
the
don't-
routine I do
Beautiful.
that makes it give me all of this. Not just waking
Right,
up at
right.
5,
A
but
part-
once I
yeah.
do my morning routine,
Exactly.
then I have all of
Exactly.
that.
Gotcha.
It's what you do with it, because you can
Yeah.
wake up at 5 a.m. and fucking just masturbate all day.
Yeah.
What
That
that
ain't
mean?
gonna change nothing.
Yeah, you could waste a lot of time.
Unless you filming and getting that money, right?
But as I was saying,
Come on
like,
now, let's go.
I like to mold the energy. I feel like I have power that early because it's not tainted by the energy that's going to come. That's whatever is interrupted by people and all that. So,
Yeah.
like a lot of people are night owls, but the energy's already been molded for that day. This is the early morning. I'm the clay maker. I'm the pot maker. Like I get to dictate, and I love that. And
Come on, clay
I
maker.
love it.
I love
Yeah,
that term.
the quietness is amazing.
But also,
That's true.
to be fair, I'm a natural early bird. I've always
Yeah.
been an early bird, so it's not as hard for me. I'm more
Yeah.
energetic early. I'm
Yeah.
not a night owl, so it's whatever works for you. You could do this at night. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, like I wish I was just naturally early bird-ish, but I'm not. And
No?
it's such a hard transition.
Are you a night owl though? You are.
I thrive at night.
Okay.
I thrive. Like I could stay up
I thrive at
beyond.
night.
I'm a night owl. I can definitely stay up beyond midnight and feel okay. But then I know I'm gonna wake up feeling a little groggy, maybe like shit. It's like, ugh, girl, you didn't have to stay up that late, but
That should be a part of your challenge then. You should really challenge yourself at least
to be a morning person.
instead of right off top. If you don't want to start off 75 hour,
Yeah.
at least try just waking up early. For
I
a month.
should.
read the 5 a.m. Club. Then read that book. That's what got us
No.
back to waking up at 5 a.m.
The 5 a.m. Club.
Mm-hmm.
I have another book called The 5-Second Rule, and
Like when you drop food on the floor.
not food, but just like making your decisions in 5 seconds. Like, don't think too hard about it. Just do it, whether it's a risk or something. But it actually started with like early morning get-ups, because my commute to work used to be like an hour plus every day. So it was like I had no choice but to get up and getting up. And I wanted to work out before going to work. So it was like I had to be up at like 5:50 to go to the gym, then get ready and go to work. So I was doing that. Remember when I had my big chop and I had short hair for like a short second? So that was like my fittest time. Like I was chiseled down, and it's because I was doing that 5-second rule where I was just like snapping and going straight to the gym. I didn't even think about it. I felt like shit, but I was like, it's fine. I'm gonna look great. I feel like that's half my motivation, is looking good for these challenges.
See, that's
It's
not
so vain. It's
but that's why
vain,
you will
but-
quit, because it's not enough to keep going when you hit that
You're
obstacle.
right. I
'Cause,
know.
like, getting fit is a byproduct of this. Like,
You're
you're gonna
right.
get fit if you just do it.
You're
But
right.
if that's your only motivation, you will quit. You're gonna wake up one day, I'm over this.
I'm like, fuck this. I look good already.
Exactly. Like for me, I always feel like you got to meet God halfway for the blessings you asking for. So I got to give and sacrifice to receive what I want. So that helps me motivated, doing this for God.
Damn, that was a message.
That's just my personal. You got to find what your personal thing is.
You're right. You're right.
Might be the devil. Do it for him as hard as you can.
It could be.
Go. I'm getting in shape for the devil.
Could be.
Devil. Listen. Yeah, I think that's it for the challenges. Thank you guys for your feedback. So for the last segment, we are going to do the girl bye.
Before we get to that, so when you gonna start? We ain't letting you off the hook.
Oh, yeah.
Putting accountability on the
Accountability.
pod.
Have your fans keep you accountable.
Let's say
Tomorrow.
let's say next week.
Okay. I can. That's progress, because you said the 1st of January.
Oh
so
yeah, I was
can-
pushing that out. I was like,
next
woo!
week when?
Oof. Let me look at my calendar. 1 second.
It don't matter. It's gonna be what it is.
It does matter.
No, it don't matter. It is what it is. It's always gonna be something. That's the whole point.
Okay, I'll probably start the Sunday 24th.
All right.
Is that a less stressful day?
It's a Sunday. It's chill. I can meal prep. I can definitely like plan my week out.
I'm calling you on the 22nd to get what you giving up.
The 22nd, Friday.
Yep.
Okay. What am I giving up? I don't have to give up anything, right? What do I have to
you
give
gotta
up?
pick a diet. You gotta give up something in that diet.
Oh.
Some time.
Like my homegirl, she eats everything. She says she gave up chicken, beef, and pork. So she's just pescatarian for this.
Okay, let me figure that out. TBD
I'm gonna go
on
homeless
that.
for 75 days.
You know?
Really see
Oh, like Buddy
Live
from
out on the
Fuji's?
streets, yeah.
Remember he did that shit?
Yeah.
That shit was a great
That's
documentary.
such a funny pull, though. I'm the nigga from the
Not a lot of
Fugees.
people seen that.
Yeah, that's so.
What is it, Praz? The name
Yes,
Praz?
I think Praz.
That was a great
Amanuel,
diet.
what would you give up dietary wise?
I mean, I went vegan for a good 6 months
Okay.
one time, and that was
That's
probably
strength.
yeah, that
That's
was.
hardcore.
But I just feel like no matter what, I'm gonna find a way for something to be pleasurable, and maybe that's what I need to work at. Like even when I was vegan, I was learning how to cook like the best vegan meals I could find. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But my girl kind of motivates me because she eats like a goddamn bird. Like I mean, she eats like we tried this, or at least I tried it for a little bit. The potato diet. You ever heard of that?
That was
No,
the
what
funniest
is
shit when
that?
you first brought that up on the
Potato
pod.
diet is literally
Just potatoes?
you're just eating
Potato
potatoes.
diet.
And when I
That's
say
not
just
healthy.
potatoes, it's not fried. It's not no salt, no sugar,
That's
no.
mental
It's just
fortitude.
bland boiled potatoes that you chop up.
But that's not good for you.
No, potato is literally one of the healthiest things you could eat.
It's starch.
And the first time I ever saw, it's good starch though. It's the
You
best.
can
starch.
iron pans with that starch.
Like literally, people used to
You
just
burp, you can
survive
just
off
use
meat and
that.
potatoes, right? That's just potato. But when you just eat a potato, there's something about like the nutrients after you boil it that it's so high. It's
Yeah.
good. And the reason I noticed the difference with her when she first started, again, was the skin thing.
Yeah.
She was having breakouts and stuff. She started eating that skin. I would ask her, "You got makeup on?" Because it would be so just clear.
Oh, wow.
So skin is where I see big differences with things. But
But you never had bad skin, so
well,
it
not
wouldn't
for
really-
me, for her. When I was
Yeah.
noticing her, I noticed just to see something like a lot of people talk shit about products, right? They'll say, "Oh, try doing this and that," but I want to see the tangible results. So when I look at her, okay, eating potatoes all day, she was losing weight, but on top of that, her skin was just, and potatoes are like 50% water or something like that, right? So, but she still eats the potatoes plain, but she incorporate like vegetables now. Like, so she's basically on a raw diet. Like it's
okay.
just she eat like broccoli, the potato, plain white potatoes, and she'll have like cut up raw peppers, like different types of peppers. So,
That's strong. I'm a foodie,
but
man.
she's not a foodie.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I
She's
wish I
not
wasn't
like
for
a
this.
foodie like that, and I wish I didn't have these taste buds that I have.
I'm a foodie.
But I need to just get used to like, hey, the pain is the pain, you know, eating
Yeah.
potato, whatever. I want to get to that level, just like,
yeah.
and when
just
you
a lifestyle.
And when you done with this, you feel like you can do anything.
Yeah,
Sure.
Like
Yeah, honestly.
all the people you watch who finished it, they're like, my life is. I'm a different person.
yeah,
I can conquer anything.
that's awesome.
Damn.
Like what
man.
you did with that potato, I don't know if I could have did that.
Why not? What you about to do today?
Not today.
What are you doing today?
I'm working today.
She
after
can't do
this.
today. It's too late.
Today.
Honestly,
it
I would
low-key,
even
and
say it's 3, it's 4.
3:30. Yeah.
She ain't gonna make it, but
Count her as
tomorrow
a half day.
she could get prepared today and start tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'll give her next week. That's progress. I'm calling on the 22nd because you got to give up some stuff. You just can't eat everything you eat. Like you can't be eating all the dairy and all that stuff. You got to give it up.
Dairy is not a problem, so maybe that'll
All
be
the
the move.
cheese and certain seasonings you may have to give
Oh,
up.
but I do love a cheese. Oh, I love a charcuterie board. This is breaking my heart
How many
already.
picnics you go on?
It's like a thing I do with my friends. We love a wine
And y'all
and
bring
charcuterie board.
charcuterie boards? Nah,
We buy the
man.
cheese, grapes, and all that. I just want the cheese.
You can
I
have
guess.
the grapes.
Yeah, I'll just eat the fruit.
Wine too.
The wine. Yeah. Oh wait,
Nah.
I can't have alcohol. Never mind.
Nope.
Yeah, so give it up.
No
All
weed
right.
too. You should
So
get
the
cut the weed.
24th. Yeah, my hair is like shutting. But the 24th is the goal.
Okay.
So yeah.
Y'all hear that? 24th, hold her accountable.
Okay.
You guys send us progress
Woo.
pictures. We'll put it on our every time we have an episode. All right, let's see where Denise at right now.
I can do that.
All right.
At the last
You got to be in
segment.
bikini though. You gotta
Manuel,
show
you
that.
ready?
Got
Do
you.
the audio.
Huh?
Last segment.
Uh-oh, what's this called?
It's
Oh,
just girl bye.
girl bye.
She's loving it.
Girl bye. All that is like, what is your pet peeve of the week? Anything that's irked your nerves, pissed you off, something that people are doing that you need to
The week
stop.
just started.
The week just started, but it could be
Correct,
like
well,
last
last
week
week.
or, in the past.
Something that just was irking me.
Communication, man.
Wait, let me start. I'll start
Okay.
first. So recently when I just got my silk press done last Friday, I got my hair done by a new girl I've never got my hair done by. And that's always an experience. When you're meeting new hairstylists, they have a whole thing. Sometimes they like to talk, sometimes they don't. You're filling them out. It's like a relationship.
This is new to me.
Yeah. So, and this was in LA. I won't name the salon or anything, but there's like a barbershop next door and they're all like owned by the same person.
Okay.
So this barber comes over and talks to my hairstylist while she's working on me. And he's talking about how slow it is. He's waiting for a client to come through and all this stuff. And then he mentions to her, he's like, you want a shot of tequila?
In the
And-
barbershop?
In the hair salon.
Okay.
And I'm over here like, she better say no. She better say no. And she did. She
Okay.
did. And she's like, no, I'm good. And then like he left. And then she was telling me like, I don't know how he's drinking in the middle of the day. Like it was only 3 p.m. And I told her, I was like, girl, I'm so glad you said no, because like had you said yeah, I would have been like, can you please do it like after you're done with me? Because we're playing with heat and I don't have time to get burned. That's my whole thing, is the safety aspect. I do know that a lot of LA hair salons, maybe not a lot, but there's a few that I've been to where they drink on the job. I've seen it. I mean, I'm okay with it. My whole thing is like,
I can see that because it's a very like
it's casual
type of thing, but
sure, but I don't need my hairstylist to be lit.
yeah, I feel you on
And
that.
using a fucking straightener that could like ding me in the head and the ear, because that is just not okay. It's just not okay. And she even like jokingly said, she's like, no girl, I don't want you to sue me. And I was like, you feel me, you understand.
Okay.
So my whole thing is like hairdressers and stuff, particularly him, the barber, who like drink on the job. Like I wouldn't even want that for a barber, for a man, because he could fuck up. I don't care
my
how
bad, bruh.
well he thinks he's good at, cutting with a little liquor in his system. I feel like it's about the professionalism and the experience. If I'm paying you, just be professional first. We can have our drinks and stuff after, or when you're like damn
They
near about
working
to
on
be
the
done.
other client, just not on you.
Sure. But even for that other client, I feel like just have that respectability to like not just like save it.
But
Just
what
save
if,
it.
let's say it's a part of that person's brand though? Like you know how some of them ladies in Philadelphia that sell the cheesesteaks, they yell at their
they curse you
customer,
out.
what you want, extra cheese, you bitch.
No,
They yell at them. Yeah,
she a
they
better
yell- it's like
hairdresser
ladies
drunk.
that just turn up, but it's a part of the gimmick. People go and be like, oh, they'll yell at you while serving your food or whatever.
Sure.
Or like Salt Bay, it actually has high blood pressure.
Does he?
I don't.
Like, what if she a better hairdresser drunk? Like, what if she gave
Right.
you the bombest hair of your
Right.
life, but only when she drunk?
I think just don't tell me you're drunk. Like, if
gonna
But
I
you
don't
gonna
see
you
gonna
can
know.
see, you can see it.
If I don't see, well, here's the thing. If I see it and I don't feel good about it, I'm not sitting in your chair.
But if you've seen other people come out and it's like, wow, she did an amazing job, but you go over and she's like,
I can't do it.
hey girl,
And, right, and she's slurring and wobbling,
yeah.
and I see her like swinging the straightener around. I'm cool.
But
cool.
it's-
You could probably do a phenomenal job.
you
too.
look on the wall, it says 750 days since the last accident. So what would you would be like, okay, that's pretty good. 750 days.
What's that? A couple years?
That's a couple
That's
years
cool.
without an accident.
No, it's a no. It's a hard
Damn,
no.
man.
Like don't drink and do my hair.
Don't drink
I'll
and do
just
hair.
say that.
Don't
To
drink and
each
do
their
hair.
own. Yeah. Don't drink and do my hair.
She's gonna give you a sobriety test before the goddamn.
Listen, I'm not.
One of her brands, the E&J esthetician.
Listen,
there you go.
kudos. I probably won't book her though.
E&J esthetician. I heard that she got the bombest reviews and the bombest hair. Like, everything you want, she doing it.
No, it's
No?
a no. I'm sorry.
So that's just a personal thing then.
It's a
a pet
personal
peeve.
Because
pet
if
peeve.
she
It's a pet
does a good
peeve.
job, she does a good job. But
And
you
she
just-
did, but had she said, "Yeah, let me get a shot," I'm like,
Yeah.
"Girl, we're not done yet. Let's finish this, and you could do whatever you want." Because I was on a time crunch too, so I was
Yeah.
like, "No, girl, we're not taking these type of
How
breaks."
about weed?
Smoking? That's a little.
We've had barbers cut our hair that was smoke.
I've had
Oh, yeah.
braiders
Miami,
smoke.
Dice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's totally fine. But my whole thing is
Focus.
taking the break while doing my hair. Like, usually I'm on a time crunch. That's my
Yeah.
whole thing. Like,
And your fingertips
Why-
ain't gonna smell like weed.
Why are you on a time crunch?
because I have places to go and things to do.
Could you have planned it better?
No, that was as planned as I could make it. It was like I had it scheduled in the perfect pocket where it was like, oh, cool, I'm gonna get out at this time. I know what I can do afterwards. And she was time conscious too. She was like, oh, don't worry, girl, I'm gonna get you out at this time. Da 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 da. So she was on the same page I was.
Okay.
So thank you, girlie. I appreciate you. That barber though, I don't know. That
I've
was
had
wild.
a hot barber.
That barber is done.
Not drunk, not drunk, but I had
done.
high, and he did what he needed to do. He's more focused, actually.
High is different. I will say high is a little different. All right. So what are your guys' girl buys?
Communication, man. Just communicate. We adults. At some point, you got to grow up and communicate as an adult. You know, just say what you feel.
Oh, because
and
of the girl that wasn't hitting you.
Well,
the
this
right-
before that. This is bad communication in this generation, I believe. I didn't live in another generation, so I don't know, but it's bad communication this generation. Amongst
gotta
all
do
of
better.
us. We all got to do better. Like,
Yeah. I
We
don't want to ghost
grown.
anymore.
yeah, just tell the person.
you don't
hey,
want to be ghosted anymore.
No,
No,
you don't-
I don't want to ghost.
Like,
I've been
Oh.
doing a lot of it
yeah,
lately.
just be honest. Like, hey, only time I would ghost you is if you don't listen after I tell you, like, hey, this not working out. I don't want to do this and that, and you don't listen. Then I have to ghost you because you're not listening. But I'm gonna tell you up front why I'm not just gonna disappear. I'm gonna tell you. I'm 33. Like, what am I scared of? Like,
Right.
I get if you 20, but nah. Grow
I
up.
think ghosting's the best thing for to end relationships, but not if you want to like try to call back later on or something like that. Because to me, it's like if you're in a relationship or you're even dating somebody or just talking to somebody, whatever, and you know things ain't going. Why do we waste this time with like she might get emotional and these feelings and all? No, I'm just gonna ghost you. Done. You move on. I move on. Done.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. It just helps.
It does.
You know,
It's
just,
still
like, cut
communication. It's hard because it's still a type of communication, and they should get the
Because
point
women want to know the emotional reason why,
sometimes.
I'll give it to
rather
you.
than just take the L. We both lost. It's just I'm
Yeah.
ghosting you to move on. Let's
I'll
move
give
on.
it to you.
There's no point in us being kind
Cam
of
will give it to
friends
you.
and all this because if you get a boyfriend, you ain't talking to me no more. You think that nigga's gonna feel comfortable with you? If I get a girl, she gonna feel comfortable with no. Like,
Yeah.
Just cut you off. We move on. You go find somebody else. I find somebody else. Simple.
Let's
That's how I
hear.
think.
I love that.
Okay, thank you.
What is your girl buy? Do you have one?
My girl buy is I hate when niggas stand too close to you. That's a random one, but it's just like when I was at the grocery store and someone has I get in line and you know they still had the COVID
6
feet.
feet.
6 feet apart. This person is literally on my ass. and to try to warn her, I
Especially
look
the
at
way
him
the
and I give
condition
him
you
a
in
look.
right now, that's not right.
At all. I mean, he was damn near touching my hemorrhoid. Like, it wasn't right. So I look back at him, and I'm looking at him crazy. And it's like he just don't get it. And I look back, and then I purposely look back at him and then look back at the spot he's supposed to be standing at that little...
The sticker.
And then I look back at him again.
Here's the thing. Maybe it wasn't that he didn't get it. Maybe he was trying to get it.
Nah,
Ooh.
man. I'm not. Listen, I think I get far from any type of
Manuel don't play those
gay
games.
vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I highly doubt that.
That's the challenge for him.
That's the challenge.
He smelled.
Everyone has their
he
own
smelled
challenges.
weakness. He's injured. I
can get to that ass.
I can get to him.
But
wild.
yeah. I just think I'm a little bit of an introvert. I'm a good amount of an introvert if I'm honest.
Same.
But so I don't like people too close up on me, especially if you're a stranger. You know,
Right.
stranger danger.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's my girl bye.
Girl
Guy
bye.
bye.
Guy bye.
Guy bye. That's my thing.
God bye.
Oh my God, you guys, that was a great episode.
That was a great episode.
Thank
was
you. Do you want to plug your socials and social media and socials? Same thing, but everything you have
follow
going on.
Dormtainment on IG, on Twitter, on Facebook, on our YouTube page for your comedy and everything. Also follow the Comedy Trap House. That's our podcast. Our comedy podcast,
Trap House
for your laughs and it comes out every Tuesday.
Also, check us out on Instagram at CTH Podcast for the Comedy Trap
Donate
House.
to our Cash App, CTH Podcast.
Yep.
My personal is Cam from DT everywhere. But just follow Dormtainment first.
Please.
I got a Shades line, Shady Side Up.
Shady
Follow
Side
that up if you need
Up.
Turn
shades,
up.
and have a motivational page, Real Boss Talk Pod, if you want that.
Busy content creating. Amanuel, you're not on the gram that much, right?
And I have an OnlyFans
Okay, OnlyFans.
showing brief prints.
Brief.
And
print.
I'm his manager. Oh my God.
I love that.
I like your radio voice, Denise.
Thank you so much.
She be on here talking like
I really turn it on.
You talk how you pat your hair how you talk.
I
The way she
I
comes.
get
That's
into
funny.
it.
Yes,
I
I'm
get
very,
into it. I'm like,
yes.
yes, that's me.
That's
Oh my
funny.
God.
Anyway, thank you guys. And
I heard there was gonna be twerking on this show. No.
There's no twerking.
There's no twerking?
on Girl What.
That's his pet peeve.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Girl, what?
Girl What. Thanks for listening, you guys.